For 500 years, the Calradian Empire dominated the continent. Its armies scattered foes before them. The strongholds of proud tribes crumbled beneath its engines of war. From the forests of the north to the wastes of the south, all was brought beneath the standard of their legions. Brutal as the conquest was, the wise agreed that it brought peace. The land, now untroubled by armies, grew rich. But empires, like men, grow old. Leaders lose a common cause. Corruption spreads. Old enemies learn the Empire's tricks and devise new ones of their own. Until one day, the bonds holding the Empire snap. Then comes the Civil War, pitting all against all. A time of hatred. A time of suffering. But also, even in the worst hours, a time of courage and defiance. As new leaders arise, from new places and new peoples, to turn back the tides of destruction and bring forth a new world. From the ashes of the old.
What's occurring, guys? Hello and welcome to Cav's Corner. Today we're playing Warsails. It's the DLC for Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. I've been dying to play this for quite a while now. Since it was announced actually, but then it was delayed and then it's just had other things on. It was Christmas and stuff, but finally I've got some time so we can dive in and check it out properly. A lot of new features coming with this, including new faction, the Nords. We're going to be playing as them and the Vikings, and also I think the clue is in the name, isn't it? Warsails. We've got ships, naval warfare. The map's changed slightly, so without further ado, let's get into it. So the Nords. The Nords are people made by the sea. The very name of their home, the Nordvig, refers to the icy stretch of glacier-cut coastline that links their scattered settlements. Until recently, their towns were little more than a shrine or market beside the fjord or estuary, surrounded by a palisade. Some make a modest living by farming barley and raising sheep, but those with ambition must venture forth in their long ships to trade, plunder, or fight for hire. So, what have we got here? The buffs are plus 30 loot from villagers and caravans, plus 20% ship movement in rivers and coastal seas. Okay. Armies that are commanded by a Nord lose 30% more cohesion on land. Okay, so we really want to be fighting in the sea. Ah, here we go. This is my favourite bit. Just give me a minute on this one, and I will find something that I think is befitting. Let's have a look.
No quarter for the craven! Infantry! Give way!
Possibly that one. Height. Yeah, he's going to be big, isn't he? Big Viking. Wait. Build. Yeah, it's pretty hench. Okay. scar. I don't want a dodgy eye, but yeah, maybe just a little one. What else have we got here? Yeah, he's battle hardened, isn't he? Oh my god. Too much choice. How do I get to? Quite like his base. What's on the next Gunnar hair? Okay. So we have. Yeah, I like that. But he's gonna have darker hair, I think. Oh no, maybe. Yeah, go on. And is that too big a beard? Oh, we just go back to the original one. Yeah, go on. Some braids and things in there. Okay, so what are these at the bottom? A mariner. Enhances your personal combat prowess during naval engagement and bolsters your effectiveness in leading troops and employing tactics in sea battles. Interesting that they don't have any. They don't come under one of the main headings, do they? So I'm guessing you just get focus points in them. Shipmaster. Okay, improves your navigational abilities and effectiveness. Okay. And boatswain. Disciplined your ship's crew. Okay, so these look a bit like. That's sort of the leadership one, isn't it? That's a bit like the scouting for boats. And then this is about a bit like Vigor, but for boats. Let's see. So what were they? We are playing Vikings, so I'm going to want to, I think, possibly two-handed axe, throwing maybe, and then maybe one-handed and shield just to protect us from archers. Could do with having a shield, but ship rates, endurance, social, trade. I mean, trade's always useful. Definitely need to try and get something. Yeah, I've got to pick one of these two. Engineering. I suppose, yeah, siege is always good. Let's go sailors. Right, as a child you were noted for. See, intelligence. Medicine steward, engineering. I do want to get some extra in vigor and throwing. Yeah, I think we'll pick that because we do want two-handed and throwing. Endurance, we will need some endurance if we're going to be on foot as well as land. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Okay, give us some one-handed, one on a ship. Okay, yeah, 100% when serving on a raider ship. Before you set out for life adventure, your biggest achievement was, okay, treat people well, social, it's good, but it's not. Do any of these have any effect on the shipping? No, they don't, so could be good. I mean, I would want something in tactics, because we're not going to be able to fight solely on land. Sea, sorry. Don't need pole arms. More endurance, roguery. Suppose. Right. Let's just go with that. Whew, like many families in Calradia, your life was upended by war. Your home was ravaged by the passage of army after army. Eventually you sold your property and set off with your father, mother, brother and your 2 younger siblings to a new town you'd heard was safer, but you did not make it. Oh dear. Along the way, the inn at which you were staying was attacked by raiders. Your parents were slain and your 2 younger siblings seized, but you and your brother survived because... Excuse me. You organised the travellers to break out. I subdued a raider. Intelligence could be important. Yeah. It also gives us some more two-handed as well, does that? So we're not just brute strength. Brains and brawn. Right, my name. Here we go. What does this mean? Friendly troops, damage received. I think we want that to be realistic, don't we? Recruitment difficulty, very easy, +2 troops. Determines the amount of troops available from notables. Okay. Realistic, very easy. Just go easy. Map movement speed, 10%. Normal, disable battle death for clan members. We'll keep that. Reduced by 50%. Let's keep it on. Let's try and make this a bit more realistic. So here are battle death chances I could die. Don't really want to do that. Stealth and disguise, of course. We can now do stealth attacks in enemy hideouts. What is Iron Man? Iron Man limits you to a single set. Ooh. Not sure that would be much fun for the series if it's over after episode 1.
Brother, it's been 3 days now we've been tracking those bastards. I think we're getting close. We need to think about what happens when we catch them. How are we going to rescue our brother and sister? Are we up for a fight? This looks like an old training field for the legions. Perhaps we can spare some time and brush up on our skills. The practice could come in handy when we catch up with the raiders.
Okay. So, I'm actually going to do this. I'm not going to show it, but I've only ever played on console, so I just, rather than figuring it out in our first battle and getting mullered, I'm just going to go do it, but I'll bring you back afterwards. So just a quick refresh on what the buttons are, etc. Wasn't too bad. Okay, quest activated. Before we do anything, we're low on food. There's a village north of here where we can buy provisions and find some help. You're a better rider than I am, so I'll let you lead the way. Okay. What have we got here then? Okay. 7 focus skills. I mean, we are going to need these, but maybe we wait. So, definitely that. Definitely throwing. Now, do I want to be steward? It feels a bit like a waste. Hopefully we can get somebody else in. I do want to get one medicine though, because... Let's have a look at this. Yeah. Preventative medicine. This is what I do need. So maybe we stick one in medicine. Just so we can get that. Just in case we get attacked. And then straight into another battle afterwards. Because if we die, then we won't be able to fight in the second battle. Not doing crossbow, not doing pole arms. Smithing, a bit tedious, the smithing. Can be very profitable, but it's not much fun to watch. We'll go athletics as well. Don't want to be slow. How many more have I got left? 3. Trade, engineering, medicine, steward, scouting, tactics, definitely tactics. So we will be leading. And last 2. What does steward give me? Does give me some good things. As the party leader, which I will be. And leadership. Okay. Take a walk around.
Now we're here, I guess. So, we need food, and after that, maybe some men to come with us.
Yes, definitely.
The head man here can probably help us. Let's try to find him.
Right. There he is. Hello, piggies. Are you the headman? Yes, the headman.
I'm Orthos, headman of this village. What brings you here?
Well, we need some help. Some raiders have taken our younger brother and sister captive. We think they may have passed this way.
They got your people too? Sorry to hear that. Those bastards have done a bit of killing and looting in these parts as well.
Bastards.
We think they've gone north. I reckon there are a few folk around here who'll join you in going after them if you'll pay for their gear.
Aye.
Once you've made your preparations, come and talk to me again. I may have a task for you if you're going after the raiders.
I think I might be. Right. Okay. What? So I can recruit some troops. How many do we need? How many is that? 300. We've got 1,000. Let's just take them all. And now we're going to buy some food. Okay. Let's just take all of this. Right. Okay. I think we might just turn these off now. We know what we're doing. It's starting to annoy me. Right, headman. Let's just talk. We don't need to go in there again and find him and mess around, do we? No, we do. That's a shame.
Glad to see you found what you needed.
Oh, it took us straight to him. That's fine.
How about that matter I mentioned earlier?
Go on then.
There's this wandering doctor who comes through here from time to time. Name of Tactius. Treats people for free. We're fond of him.
Okay, good.
Well, we last saw him a few days ago. He was carrying some sort of chest, which he was very mysterious about. He was on some sort of quest, he said, though wouldn't tell us more.
Hmm.
They set off on the
Intriguing.
road just a few hours before the raiders came through here. Well, he's not really a worldly type, just the kind of fellow who'd stumble into a trap and let himself be captured. We're worried about him.
He's a bit useless then.
If you can keep an eye out for him, this Tactius, we'd be very grateful. Maybe if he's alive and well, he'll tell you a little more about his quest.
Let's hope so. See if we can find him. Okay. Ooh, okay, we've got raiders. But where do we need to go? So, locate. So we've got to kill all these three around here. Okay then. First battle. Here we go. Where are they? Now, how do I control? We'll put them in a line. What are they even on? And what's that? So how do we make them engage? Oh, just click on. That's how we move them, isn't it? Oof! Took some damage there, didn't we? They're getting in there, but I don't know. See, this is why I did the tutorial. Oh, let's not die myself while I'm... There we go, some good damage. Can't get used to the speed of swinging. Fire at will mounted. Delegate command. I can do that, but don't really want to do that.
Take charge!
Not exactly. And then, how do I equip my shield? Well, that's how I get off. Right. It's very scuffed, is this? Well, we're definitely gonna have to check out the the keys, because that was pretty poor. I nearly died as well. Wow. Oh well. Right, prisoners. Why not? Is this better than what I have? It definitely is. Take them to sell. Why has he got better gear than me? That doesn't seem right. Okay. So first battle done. Let's just quickly pop in here. No more troops. I'll buy some more food if I want, but I can also sell this. So let's try again. Go for this one first. Don't really want to fight them all at once, do we? Oh, we are. Okay. Let's have our wits about us here then. it's a bit dark, isn't it, on the setting sun? So I do have my shield equipped this time. Right, group 1. I think I've figured it out now. So you press it and press it again, then press F1 and we charge. Just charge in. They're all on feet, aren't they? Bit dark under the setting sun. That's better. Oh no, we've lost one. I'm gonna actually have to pull my finger out here, I think. How was that a miss? Where are you going, sir? Oh, classic tree. Leave my horse alone. Oh, where did he come from? Oh dear, I am gonna die here. Too soon. Definitely not up to speed with the... We need a longer axe as well, but the swing speed, my skill isn't particularly good at the minute. There, that one to the face. We're gonna have enough here, but oof! Oh no, I am nearly dead. Come on, finish them off. There you go. Better. Oh, how did that miss? Setting sun. There we go. I don't think the intention was to fight all 12 of them at once, but we've done it. Just about. Nobody died either, so that's good. Oh, great. Take all of them and see if we can sell them somewhere. Brilliant. Any good gear? Yeah, don't have any of them, so we'll take that. Brilliant. Can have some more boots. Take all the loot. Brilliant. You rescue several prisoners that the raiders had been dragging along. They look parched and exhausted. You give them a bit of water and bread. And after a short while, one staggers to her feet and comes over to you.
I don't know who you are, but I'm in your debt.
You are, yeah.
These brigands would have marched us to our deaths.
Mm.
My name's Tactios. I'm a doctor by trade. I was on, well, a bit of a quest, but I'm now thinking I'm not really made for this kind of thing.
They said you were a bit useless.
I was with a caravan, and they just came out of the brush. We were surrounded and outnumbered, so we gave up. I figured they'd keep us alive, if just for the ransom. But then they started flogging us along at top speed, without any water, and I was just about ready to drop.
Sounds horrendous.
I could feel the signs of heat stroke creeping up, and I told them, but they just flogged me more. If your group hadn't come along, maybe I have a way to thank you properly.
So we're looking for 2 children captured by the raiders.
I'm afraid I haven't seen any children, but after our caravan was attacked, the chief of the raiders, the one they call Radagos, took and rode off with our more valuable belongings, including a chest that I had.
What's in your chest, mate?
He seemed to be controlling more than one band around this area. If this lot has your kin, then I think he'd be the one to know.
I'm
And
inclined to
since I
agree
have
with
nothing of value left to repay your help, I'll tell you this. If you do catch up with and defeat that ruffian, you may be able to recover my chest. It contains a valuable ornament, which I was told could be of great value if you knew where to sell it.
I wonder what that could be.
I was trying to find out more about it, but, as I say, I've had all my urge for travelling flogged out of me. Right now, I don't think I'd venture more than 20 paces from a well as long as I live.
I'll keep that in mind.
It doesn't look like much, and I suspect this lot will give it away for a few coins. But I got it from a mercenary whom I treated once, and he swore it was related to Neretz's folly. I don't know what that means, except that Neretes was of course the emperor who died in battle some years back. Maybe you could find out its true value. Thanks for saving me again.
I'm sure we
I
will
hope our
find out.
paths will cross again.
Okay, there's the hideout. Straight too far from our path. Not sure what he's talking about there. We're going to go here, so we can't get any more troops. That's worth 560, and I sold it for, what was it, 132? God. Trade skill needs sorting, doesn't it? Okay. What levels did we get? Basher, 50% longer stun damage with bash shields. Captain, minus 4% taking while in shield formation. Okay. Oh yeah. Plus 31 handy skill to infantry troops in my formation, so yeah. Yeah, we will take that because I think I will lead the infantry in battle under the captain, not just of the ship, but and might be worth getting. I don't know. Let's go big on leadership then. Party leader, party size, captain, party leader, yeah, lots of party leader stuff. Okay. So, find the hideout is the next task, next job on the cards. Let's start to head that way, shall we? Here we go. So we're all on foot this time. So let me get this straight. They're all in one group, and we are going to follow me. Been spotted. Oh, I missed some. I walked straight past them. Right. It's been dealt with. It's fine. I knew they had it. It's all under control. Don't worry. All right, 2 more. Brilliant. Might want to get up, mate. I mean, he must have heard us come in. Look at us. Nobody here. So then, there we go. That's how they equip the shield. I've been learning. Come on, keep up. Where are we headed? Let me see him. It's done for now. Where? I don't see anyone. Ah, he's down here. I couldn't see him at all. Right, here we go.
So, who's this that comes through my place of business, killing my employees?
Well, you've got our little brother and sister. Where are they? Good heaven. I'll need a better description than that. My men have harvested dozens of little brats in the region. Quite good hunting grounds. Sold some of them to some pirates from Ostican and then sent the rest south to a slave market I know.
Since your hunt for your kin is fruitless, how about you clear off and save your own lives? Either that, or I'll force you to lick up all the blood you've spilled here with your tongues. Or you and I could settle this one-on-one.
Okay. Let's go for the duel then. Easy peasy. We won! Yeah! Well done. I got too many prisoners. Ooh, a knobbed club. Well, is that better than my axe? It's hard to tell, isn't it? Let's just take everything to start with and decide whether I want this. How much is this worth? 600, probably not then. He has got a mace and knob clubs. It's got better handling. It's not worth as much. No, we'll sell that, I think. Okay, achievement, nice. Well, let's just sort them by that. No. Just stuff to sell, excellent.
I recognise defeat when I see it. If I'm gonna be your captive, let me introduce myself. I'm Radagos.
Okay.
You haven't cut my throat yet, which was a wise move. I'm sure I can find a way to be worth more to you alive than dead.
You'd better help us get our brother and sister back, or you'll swing from a tree.
Ah, you'll need my help, all right. If you want to get them back. Alive, that is. See, my boys have some pretty specific instructions about what to do if there's a rescue attempt.
Also, I'll be straight with you. Seeing as you'll find out soon enough anyway. If I recall right, we already sold off your sister to those pirates. I remember faces well, you see, and one of them looked a bit like you. So, here's what I can do for you. With luck, I can help you get your brother back. Your sister, well, I know nothing of ships and the sea, so I couldn't tell you where they might have taken her. I'm sorry, but I won't promise what I can't deliver.
Shall we get on the road? Remember, if I drop dead of exhaustion or drown in some river, that's it for your little dears. I don't expect a cozy palanquin now, but you best not make it too hard a trip for me.
I don't really think you're in the position to be making demands. Right, you come across a chest with an old piece of bronze in it. It's so battered and corroded that it could have been anything from a cup to a crown. This must be the chest Tactius mentioned. That has something to do with Neretz's folly. Okay.
I was hoping to find more treasure here, but I think business wasn't going too well for Radagos and his gang. I found this strange-looking metal piece, though. Doesn't look too valuable, but it could be the artifact Tacteus was talking about. Maybe we can sell it to one of the noble clans for a hefty price.
Or maybe we need to keep it and find the other pieces. I wonder. I have a better idea. We would have a better chance if we split up. Oh, I'll take Radagos and go find the slavers market. You might wish to make inquiries at Ostican. It's a port town, so they might have sailed from there. In either case, we must be careful not to endanger their lives. It could be better to just buy them. We need to have our purses full, though.
I'll need to take these men with us.
Oh, will you?
Radagos is a slippery one. I don't want him getting away.
So you want me to raise the money to ransom the little ones?
Indeed.
Yeah.
You have to find a way to do that. Maybe this bronze thing can help. Tacteus said it could be worth a fortune to the right person, if you manage not to get killed. If he's telling the truth, you must be careful. Never reveal that you have it, but try to understand its value and how it can be sold.
Yeah, I will, I believe.
One more thing. When you are talking to nobles and other people of importance, make sure you present yourself as someone from a distant but distinguished family.
Okay.
You can use our family name if you like, or make up a new one. You will have a better chance of obtaining an audience with nobles, and it'll be easier for me to find you by asking around.
Yeah. Cav from the clan corner. There we go. Okay, so now we've got more customization. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go with this, but we're going to make it a little bit smaller. What colours? Don't like that. We'll go with blue. And silver? No, blue and sort of orange yellow, isn't it? Okay. Get on the road now. And if you get a chance, start making inquiries at Ostican for Alder. Once I locate Fjager, I'll come and find you. Okay. The tutorial is over. There. We're now free to explore. We found it. You and your brother part ways as he rides over the crest of the hill. He lifts his arms in salute, then disappears from view. A few days ago you were a family of 6. Now you are alone, and you realise that despite your courage and determination, you and your brother may never see each other again. However, you are not left long in your solitude. As you make your final preparations to set out, a young boy whom you recognise from Tiva staggers into your camp. Staggers into your camp. I thought it was a place. Once he regains his breath, he explains, a small band of Radagos men escaped the showdown at the hideout. Return to the village and seize the headman as a hostage. He begs you come and help him and rescue their elder. Okay, buddy. We're saving the days, aren't we? Throughout your travels, you overheard hushed conversations about a new menace, a pirate confederacy terrorizing the coasts of Calradia. These northern corsairs have built a reputation for trading in captives from bandits and raiders such as the ones who attack your family. Do you want to go to Ostican now to try pick up your sister's trail and embark on the hunt across the seas of Calradia? Okay, I don't know what to do. Because are we supposed to be saving this guy, or can that wait? Oh, just take me there now. Let's just get on with it. We're here. Raid's voice is in the side alley. You turn to look and see three roughly cloaked men accosting an older man in a cloak. His glaze shifts quickly from one to the other, and his body is tensed. As though he's going to spring into action, you sense a fight is about to start. Here we go. Hey, man, we want a word.
Listen, you lot, I'm in a bit of a hurry. If I give you a penny each, will you stop pestering me,
You're Gunnar of Lagshofen, aren't ye? We got a message from the Sea Hounds for ya.
You've got a message from those curs. Out with it, then. What's your message?
The message? The message is that you will die, you damn fool.
And how should I die, then? Of old age? While you three work up the courage to attack a wizened greybeard? Go on. You've delivered your message. Now scamper off.
We'll send you down to the Pale One's hungry halls. Right now. Kill him, boys!
Oh, to the rescue. There we go.
By my blood. Damn, that hurts. Ugh. I think I'm all right, though. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am Gunnar of Lagshofen, from the Nordvig lands.
Good.
I've come to this port seeking warriors and a ship. These men we fought were allies of a pirate gang who called themselves the Sea Hounds. They have been raiding and slaving along the Nordvig's shores, and I intend to go to war with them. The Sea Hounds and I have history, and nowadays they hate my guts as fiercely as I hate theirs. Somebody must have sent word of my whereabouts to their local friends, as these lowlifes had a mind to do me in. Again, you have my thanks for evening the odds.
So,
I know what it's like to lose family to slavers. If you're still searching, look to the Sea Hounds. They've got their hands in most of the slaving that happens along these coasts.
but who are the Sea
It's hard
Hounds?
to believe now, but they were once my brothers in arms. Years ago we fought side by side in the last great rebellion in the north. Most of the clans and many freemen like myself refused to bow to Volbjörn the Usurper, as he was then called. But Volbjörn knew how to speak to men's desires. He won over the bigger clans with promises of land and silver. And when summer came and he brought a fleet to give us battle, he had with him so many longships that their sails covered the horizon. We still fought them, of course, but their numbers were too many to beat.
But why do you risk so much to hunt them?
They dishonor what we fought for. I'm no stranger to battle. I'll kill when I must, but they murder for pleasure. thinking the All-Father rewards bloodthirst. He wants warriors, not hounds.
And so what are you doing now?
I mean to gather up some of my kin and friends to go against the Sea Hounds. Just a few days ago I ran into an old comrade of mine here in Ostican. He is called Purig, and he happens to own a fast ship. He promised to help me capture a Sea Hound ship and put together a crew. So, I'm going to make you a proposal.
Wow.
Perhaps you'd like to come with us. I can't guarantee we'll find your kin, but I can promise a good fight. And if we win, a bit of fine loot. And, well, if you'd ever had an interest in learning how to handle a ship, you won't find any better school than these northern seas.
Right. I've no idea how to use a ship.
Find Purig in the tavern and introduce yourself. I should go get myself cleaned up and get ready to travel.
I think so, mate. You could do with a wash. Looks like we might be going on a boat then. Woohoo! Who am I looking to speak to? You're just a townsman. As the falcon. Right. Is this him? It is.
Aye? So, who are you then?
Right. Gunnar sent me.
A fight, you say? Gunnar and you won, huh?
We
He's
did.
alive?
He is. And now I wish to join you against our common enemy.
Well, good for you two. Gunnar is a tough old goat and rather hard to kill. I shall have to ask him about it when I get the chance. So, yes, I agreed to help him in his little feud with the Sea Hounds. For old time's sake. I've got my ship and men ready to sail.
Wow.
If you're indeed of a mind to go with us, I'm happy to take you. But I've only got room for you. So if you've got any traveling companions, you'll need to leave them in this port. I'm sure you'll be back soon to rejoin them, safe and sound.
Did he also fight with them?
I did. We started out as young men with nothing but our swords, our sweet mistress the sea, whispering promises of wealth and glory in our ears. We served no kings and had no lords, and those were fine times. Now, Gunnar says they're even worse than the king and the jarls we fought, preying upon the farmers and the fishermen of the coast. There's no honor in attacking the weak, he told me so many times. And he's right, of course, but it's just so much easier to take their wealth.
What's going on with the audio? Some work and some don't. Now Gunnar says they're even worse than the king and the jarls. That's just... right, okay. So he did actually speak. Right. I'm ready
Come
to
down
sail.
To the ship with me then. Wind and tide are with us, and I won't tarry long.
Okay. So I think this essentially
My
is...
brother, I hope this letter finds you well. I told you that I might soon ask you to join me in Ostican. That time has now come. Let me tell you what has befallen me since we last parted. I have been trying to gather warriors here to help us fight the Sea Hounds. I was lucky to find one very capable and brave soul who came to my help when they ambushed me in an alley. This warrior has a sister who was enslaved along this coast and agreed to join me in my hunt in the hope of learning more about her whereabouts. I had planned to sail out of Ostican with our old comrade, Purig. I considered myself very fortunate to have found him. Here was a warrior with a ship who shared my hatred of the Sea Hounds, ready to sail with me. But I had misjudged him. He was instead the lowest form of traitor, a man whose feigned camaraderie concealed a contempt for all that we value. The first night on the open sea, we were woken up by Purig's men holding knives to our throats. Purig had struck a deal with the Sea Hounds, and he intended to hand me over to them to be tortured and killed. He was always ambitious, and seemed eager to win favor with what he imagined to be a new power in the north. I am sorry, old friend, he said, but the Sea Hounds are strong and rich, and I think you always wanted to die spitting defiance at your foes. This was the last he spoke to me. His men chained us to the oars. The sea was calm, and the weather hot. They made us row hard, and we suffered greatly as we cruised the coast looking for merchantmen. Presumably Purig wished to appear before the Sea Hounds with a prize or two in his hands to make more of an impression. In this way, his plan was undone by his greed. On the third day, we came across a stubby trading Gunnar and gave chase. As we closed, the Knarr's crew first started to dump their cargo and then their own selves, as the pirates were shooting them with their bows. Eventually, we caught the Gunnar. Purig sent us as oar slaves to his prize, alongside some crew who hadn't jumped, with some pirates to guard us as he gathered up all the floating cargo. That was a mistake. His men found some casks of wine aboard the Gunnar and failed to chain us properly. Purig's Nekja by then was some distance away, and we realized that if we wanted to end our miserable ordeal, we'd never get a better opportunity. Your chain is loose. It's now or never. Get up and strike them down.
I'm free. Oh no. No, what's going on? Why can't I?
Well
Oh,
done.
got away with that.
Now, help us get these chains off, huh?
Just didn't seem to want to go up. Oh, we're on the boats. We're on the boats. A motley crew here. Let's see.
Well done. That's twice now you've gotten me out of a bad spot.
Beginning to think you owe me. Well, normally I'd say we put as much distance between us and Purig as quickly as we can. But those merchants are still out there floundering in the waves. We can't leave them. I'll get up a sail. Take the steering oar. Let's see if we can get them out of the water. Okay, so. Ship's controls. So. Control the ship. I'll just change your active oarsman amount. Press X. Right, now assign your entire crew to your oars. You can check the current oarsman status. Okay. Different types of camera perspective. Try.
Can you see those poor lads thrashing in the water over there?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now, let's slow down so they can climb aboard.
Come on then, chaps. All aboard.
There's two more of them over there.
Yep.
Let's go fish them out.
Right, so Z lowers the sail. This is Pretty easy so far, which is good.
Right. Now, let's slow down so they can climb aboard.
Super.
Oh, thank you. Heaven be praised. We thought we'd escape the arrows, only to be drowned by the waves. Heaven protect us all.
Think nothing of it, lads. You've done the same for us, one sailor for another. So, look, lads. Purig is still around, but I suspect he's overladen and undermanned. I doubt he can find us before nightfall, which is good because I don't think we can outfight him. By my reckoning, we're still not far from Ostican. So, row, my boys. So look, lads. Purig is still around, but I suspect he's overladen and undermanned. I doubt he can find us before...
You said. Okay.
Let's row into harbor and tie her up.
What have we got here? One-handed. Personal swing speed. Governor's not great. Governor. Plus 5% one-handed axes. Yeah, we'll have a one-handed axe, so take that. And athletics is okay. Plus 10% weapon handling to foot troops. That's quite good. It's 4% comrade to tier 3 foot troops in now. I think combat movement speed can be quite good, can't it? But I don't know I don't know which is better here. 10% weapon handling. How much is 10%? Well, we've done it anyway. We've done it. And Mariner, we've got a point in Mariner, so what does this give us? Personal plus 20% melee weapon handling, that'd be good. Party leader plus 30% from merchant convoys. Pirate prisoners in your party while at sea. Okay. Minus 30% penalty from ship roll. Don't know exactly what that is. What is the ship roll? I don't know what to do. Are we going to have a lot of pirates? I guess we might do. I don't know whether that's the right one or not, but never mind, it's done. Right, you return to Ostican Harbour and tie your ship up at the pier. Besides the Valandian traders and fishing vessels lies a small Nordic longship. Gunnar tells you that some of his comrades have responded to his call to hunt the sea hounds. He tells you need to dictate a letter to some others and asks you to meet him later in the port. So we'll exit story mode and return to sandbox. You can continue the story later by talking to Gunnar. What do we want to do? Let's just, we're here, aren't we?
Well, I sent off my letter, and I spoke to some men from my homeland who have just arrived. They are sick of sea hound raids and ready to join us in our hunt. I'm afraid we cannot take your own companions, however. There's not enough room on the ship, and my men aren't willing to trust their lives to any other vessel in these northern seas.
I don't blame them, not after what happened last time with Purig.
I recommend you make ready to sail again soon, but we have a bit of time.
Okay, so yeah, why did he turn
I do not know for sure, If I had ever knowingly given him insult, I never would have sailed on his ship. A true warrior, to my mind, knows his own mettle. He does not need others to remind him of his honor. He knows that sometimes in war you suffer bad luck. Your ship arrived late. You were carried away in the rush of a rout. You were defeated by a king with forces far greater than your own. Other men, on the other hand, crave glory. They must hear the cheers of townsfolk and wear gilded armor given to them by kings. They must be envied by other men, and if they aren't, they may hear a little voice in their head telling them that they can steal this glory, that they can slay the weak and take their wealth and buy the respect that they crave. That voice spoke to Purig. He gave into it, and it twisted his heart into something truly dark. He is a husk of a man filled only with ambition and wounded pride, all concealed beneath a fair face and a friendly laugh. I recommend you make ready to sail again soon, but we have a bit of time.
Okay. So
The
who are
ones
you
with us
writing to?
now are farmers from the island of Bannerlord, near my village at Laxhoven. They are good men and well motivated. That coast has suffered greatly at the hands of the sea hounds, but they are not warriors who live for battle. The letter, though, was addressed to one of my very old friends, Bjolgur of Agelting. When he left the rebellion, he chose neither peace nor banditry. He chose instead to join the Skolderbruda, the Shield Brothers. Rather than fight for a king, he said he would fight for whoever pays him. A king may turn out to be unworthy of his warrior's valor, but gold is never unworthy. I do not pretend that I see eye to eye with Bjolgur on all things, but he, like me, prefers to match his skill against other warriors, and he has kin in Vineland. He will not come immediately, as he must take permission from his brotherhood. But when he does come, we will be very glad of his help. I recommend you make ready to sail again soon. I suppose I have time for an old war story or two, if you're truly of a mind to hear.
Really, I don't think I can get out without
As I
listening to
told
it.
you, we fought together against old King Volbjorn. Many of us were from Vineland and other parts of the Nordvig, where even the Jarls tread lightly. A man who called himself our king. Well, we weren't having any of that. We didn't call ourselves the Sea Hounds back then, but we flew the Dog's Head banner to show our loyalty to each other and to our cause. We fought, but we lost in a great battle in Valvik Bay. I and 100 other captives were led before Volbjorn, and the king ordered his men to take our heads. A dozen or so were killed before me, so I had time to think up something to say. As they held me down to receive the blow, I told Volbjorn that it was a good thing I'd eaten not long ago, so I could let him know directly from the high hall what sort of feast they'd prepared for him there. I thought he'd order me cut open or flayed, but instead Volbjorn laughed and told me that he liked my mettle. He'd spare my life and the lives of the rest of my comrades, so long as I swore an oath not to take up arms against him again. Volbjorn had made his point with a dozen headless bodies at his feet, and men paying the land tax or serving in his armies were of more value to him than corpses. If I swore, 100 of my comrades could return to their families. So I swore.
Honourable man.
Some of our number never showed up at the battle, however. I can imagine how it went for them after that. Mocked in taverns or in scraps of songs sung by children. The North is not forgiving of those who throw away their good name. Their Their old life where they were feared rather than scorned must have seemed much sweeter in comparison. And of course they conceived a great resentment against those of us who faced death and showed them up as cowards. These are the ones who became the Sea Hounds, who aimed to steal the wealth and glory that they failed to win in battle. I recommend you make ready to sail again soon, but we have a bit of time.
Okay, what's our next move?
Well, I do not think we will have to go very far to start our hunt. A pair of ships have been patrolling off our coast, robbing passing fishermen. And I'd wager one of my eyes to a bale of herring that they're Sea Hounds. They scatter like minnows whenever a real warship sets out, but I think that my men's little vessel will be prey much to their liking.
Hopefully the fight will come to us. Right, let's get out there then, come on.
Right. To the ship then.
Yeah, we've had enough chatting, Gunnar. Okay, here it is.
That ship out there, raising sail to intercept us. That's got to be one of them.
Fight, fight. As you sail out of Ostican harbour, you spot a single ship anchored just offshore. As soon as it sights you, it runs out its oars and steers to intercept your course. It is not waiting for its partner, and is probably not expecting you to put up much of a fight. Wow.
They must think we're
Let's
just
see.
a fishing vessel.
Boarding,
All
so
right
how do we
now,
board?
Boys, let's show them that their prey has teeth of its own.
Right.
Get us close so we can board.
Here we go. So R.
The lines are holding! At them, lads!
So how do I get out of... Press F3? Thought it was X to get out of the F? Oh, it is F. How do I know who's who? How do I board? Not really done a lot here. Board the enemy ship. Get ready to board. How do I don't know. It's been a bit scuffed, hasn't it? I mean, we're winning, but do I have to bring it closer somehow? Ah, okay. Oh. Right. Well, that was brilliant.
That's one Sea Hound defeated, but the other can't be too far away. We've captured a second ship, though. It's a Snekya. It should be quick and nimble. How about you cross over and take the helm? I'll keep command of our old Gunnar.
Okay, go on there, go. Right, okay.
Splendid! Let's go chase down that second. I think I see them. Untie our ships and let's have at it.
Right, 20 minutes by pressing X while I'm in direct control.
Warriors! I'll let you decide how to fight this one. Maneuver a bit, or just go straight at them.
Oh, we've done some damage to that, potentially.
Strike hard, boys! Finish them!
If they board from that side, then we're coming from this one. Right, once again you are victorious. Meanwhile, inspects, yeah.
I'm new at this, my lord. I'm no pirate. I'm just a farmer who fell on hard times. I signed on with this ship in Varcheg a month ago. They told me we'd be trading grain and ivory across the Bialik. I didn't know we'd be attacking honest folk like yourselves.
Do I believe you?
Listen, these sea hounds are trolls and demons, not men. I want no part of this anymore. Spare me, and I promise I'll go back to my old life.
Let me know where sister is and I'll spare your life.
Slaves from some bandits in Ostican. We were planning on selling them onward to another buyer further south along the coast. Perhaps your sister was one of them? Will you spare me?
Are you really a farmer now? Calluses such as those on your hands are made by oars, not plows. And I see a scar on your sword arm that doesn't look like it came from the kick of a mule. Indeed, I might even recall your name. Ralgar Eelnose, is it not?
Gunnar of Lagshofen. 3 of your old shipmates have we visited Walraven. 1 died well. The others, it's said that your people are mean and stingy hosts. But those 2 gave us some fine entertainment. As for you, friend of Gunnar, I told you where to seek your sister. Best rescue her quick, or she may take a liking to one of our brave lads and give you a litter of sea puppies. So there you have it. I fulfilled my end of the bargain. Put me ashore.
But you lied, didn't you? So I won't be having that.
Right, let's get her docked.
You've returned to Ostican Harbour. Gunnar takes his leave to see if any new information about the Sea Hounds has arrived, or any allies to join you in your fight. He tells you to look for him in the harbour when you're ready to proceed. Okay, come on then, Gunnar.
Greetings. Listen, when we sailed with Purig, I was hoping that he would help me fight the Sea Hounds near Valvik. His betrayal, of course, has cost us time, but I think that plan is still a good one. The captive we took, Hralgar, said that the Sea Hounds expect to find rich pickings near Beinland. I think I know what he's talking about. Every year, a Vlandian merchant ship travels to the far north bearing hunters and other fortune seekers. It should be returning south around this time. These men have spent the last month gathering walrus ivory, fur and whale oil, all of which are quite valuable in the Southlands. Such a prize would be a great boon to the Sea Hounds. I propose that we deny it to them. We can sail to Valvik, meet this merchant, and escort them south, sinking or taking any Sea Hounds we encounter. Our longship is ready. If you can join me, then we should set out as soon as you are ready. One thing, it is hard to resupply at sea. So do make sure we have plenty of supplies with us to go to Valvik and back. 20 loads of grain and meat, or the equivalent, should be sufficient for our voyage.
Okay, so it's up to me to feed everyone, is
The
it?
captive we took, Hralgar. Such a prize would...
Yep.
One thing, it is hard to resupply at sea. So do make sure...
Right, I'm not ready.
Very well. We can wait here for a bit longer for you.
Let's do that. So I think that's as good a time as any to call it a day. I think we're sort of getting towards the end of the tutorial for the new seafaring. We've been out, we've had a good trip into the ocean. We've fallen in the ocean, which was quite funny. It's going to take a bit of getting used to, but we've had our first taste of it, and I'm looking forward to doing more. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like if you've enjoyed the video, subscribe to get notified of when the next video is coming out, and I'll see you next time for some more Warsails. Cheers.